You know, I'd be walking down, like, hallway or something, and it would, all of a sudden it'd be gone.
Oh,
It
yeah.
sucks the
There it is.
Oh,
There it is. With your eyes
Jesus.
closed.
Oh,
If you can, without any errors, knit one extra row. If
You
not,
can peek.
about what you just knitted. Without any errors.
So put your mask over your eyes.
Yeah. Knit two rows. And yeah, it's not timed.
You have to knit two?
So, yeah, so I gave up on that kind of.
Close your eyes.
I take as much time as
Close your eyes. Just close your eyes.
So, did yours come with that?
It's like doing anatomy or
Oh,
whatever.
just the big final one.
Yeah, so it's a big marvel. Really. I think we need to have that much action.
Name the Knitting Book by
Texas lady, right?
Allison Hansel,
Always wear
based
sparkly
on
stuff.
the Harry Potter series.
Dawn.
Oh.
Name the Knitting Book by Allison Hansel, based on the Harry Potter series.
Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yeah.
It's a book, that's knitting pattern, inspired by Harry Potter stories.
I don't know, the only thing I know is from my niece's eyes.
I believe those might be in there.
It's called Charm Knitting.
Never, I didn't.
This is also a multiple choice. Which of these Debbies has nothing to do with knitting?
Debbie Cohen.
Hey, Debbie Baker.
Debbie Downer.
Debbie Gus Dallas. Debbie Denier.
Hi, good morning. I'm Joanne from Magpies Cottage.
I'm Amy.
Well, we do have a little glare in the back.
We do. We'll have to ignore the glare in the back.
Okay.
Yes.
We're coming to you from Cedar Valley Retreat Center.
Live from Cedar Valley Retreat Center.
Well, it's not live on it.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
YouTube.
We're live.
Yeah. So, yeah, this has been a lot of fun.
Yes.
It's been a good year for a retreat.
Finally get to see people.
Yep.
It's been amazing. So
Yep.
that's been very good.
Yep, hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's great.
Yes, so it's 3 days worth of just knitting and yakking,
Yeah.
and eating.
Really 4 days, isn't it? Because it's 3 nights. So,
3 nights, yes.
Yeah.
Thursday we come in the afternoon.
Yeah, till Sunday afternoon.
So, yeah,
Yep.
a lovely weekend.
Yep.
So,
Yeah. You getting a lot done?
I finished my shawl.
Okay. Do you
But-
have it here to show?
No, of course not.
Oh, we're done.
You'll see the blocked version.
Okay.
It's down in my room.
Okay.
So
right.
I decided that I wasn't gonna run down and get it.
Okay.
Although I probably could use the running down and getting it part.
Uh-huh.
Never
Oh,
mind.
Oh well.
You'll see the blocked version.
Okay.
It was an endless sea of garter
Okay.
stripes at the end. So it's funny because it's the Temperance Shawl by the Malabrigo team, and it's part of their April knit along. And I used 3 skeins of Malabrigo, and I think you've seen the beginning part,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we showed it last time we podcasted it. And so when you get to section 10, you think, oh my gosh, one more section to go, except that section 11 is still using, now with 3 skeins of yarn, I had a little bit left of each skein. I didn't run close to running out or anything like that. Yeah, you have almost full balls yet. So this last section is 201 stitches in the row, and you have 201 rows.
Oh.
And you have alternating, 200 rows. Alternating garter stitch. Colors, so you
Yeah.
alternate your 3 colors.
Garter
And
stripes, yeah.
Garter stripes, and it was, so it took a really long time to knit this. So when you get to section 10, you think you're almost done. No BS, because you have this over half of the shawl, and being garter stitch.
Right.
So, yeah. So it's done. Got it off the needles. That was my goal, to get it done yesterday, so I did. And so that's why I'm getting done.
All right. I've been teaching people how to do the paper piecing. I brought my samples,
Oh,
you know.
she's been teaching lots of people how to do paper piecing.
So this was, I think I showed these.
Yeah, that.
This one I know I showed. This one's all diamonds.
Yeah, this one I hadn't seen.
Oh, okay.
I-
That's
not
the one
till
I
you
did with the
finished it.
binding.
Not till you finished it. I saw the
Okay.
fussy cutting here.
Okay. This one is a nice little fussy cut. I finished sewing that one yesterday. So.
Yeah, and that one I had seen you cutting. I love the way
Yeah.
those flowers turn out.
And then this one I hold like this. They say, see how cool stripes can look in fussy cutting. But I didn't have enough fabric, so this one's sideways. So I'm just
okay.
gonna have that one on top.
You know what? No, put it on the bottom.
Oh, it looks
It's
like
a flower stem. Yeah, see, a flower stem.
Yeah.
I love it.
So, and then I started cutting more. I have, these.
Oh my gosh.
These are fussy cut frogs.
Oh, you might want to go closer.
Yeah, that glare.
Not only the glare, but I don't think they can see it.
Okay, so little frogs that are
Oh, I
fussy
love them.
cut. Yeah, so those are ready to sew together, and it's going to have a yellow center. And I just have a few others, a bunch of these flowers. That's going to have a blue center, a bunch of bugs. That'll have a red center. So yeah, I've just been doing the English paper piecing. Now I did have my cortisone shots in my hands on Monday, but I tried to knit yesterday because the doctor said, you know, I could knit on Friday, but by the end of the night my finger was completely locked up and did not want to straighten at all. So, you know, I got it loose, of course. You can pull it up and heat makes it flexible again, but yeah, I'm gonna wait another week before I try knitting again. We'll see what happens. But I was able to crochet a little, so I did that too. I don't think I showed this yet.
No.
This is a crazy one. I thought, well, if I can't knit again, you know, who knows if this is ever gonna happen. I wanted to crochet something. So I'm trying to crochet a sweater. I took the Ann Budd top-down book for
Oh
knit.
my heavens.
I figured the gauge, and I figured one row of double crochet is like 2 rows of knitting.
Yeah.
And so like when you knit, you're supposed to increase every other row, so I increase every row. And I have a raglan stripe here. I better hold that one up too. So you can see, well, maybe if I open it, see that raglan line right there. So this is gonna be a raglan V-neck. That's why it's open. It's going to be a V-neck. It hasn't joined in the round yet, but it will join in the round.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's a knitted pattern that I'm crocheting.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
What yarn is this?
that is my leftover black cat from my other sweater.
So you have enough?
I'm fading it. Oh, I don't have the other one here. I'm doing that one. I have like a ball and a half of this color. Almost a full ball of this one, which is the same thing without the white. And then I have a ball of black in the other room.
Oh, that'll be very cool.
So it's a fade. The other sweater I made with the black cat had more of the neon that's in here, and I didn't want the neon this time. So that one I skipped.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'm fading it. We'll see how more to come on crocheting a sweater. Yeah.
Well, you could always make that a V-neck cardigan.
Oh, I could, but I want it to be a pullover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just hope when I block it, it is solid enough so I don't have holes, so I can go without a shirt underneath. I don't like wearing a shirt underneath. It got quiet back there. Did all the knitters back there leave?
No, they're still there.
Oh, okay. They just got quiet, afraid
Yeah.
to talk behind
Right,
us.
yeah. We've only been, photobombed once by Laurel, but
Yeah.
that's okay. Kind of knew she
Yep.
would do that.
Yep.
She was taking pictures over here, so.
Yeah.
But,
we'll try to get Dawn too. If I don't get her in here, I'll get her out there so we can put her in from Frivolous and Frugal.
Yeah, so
So.
it's a lovely weekend. And we're all walking around with our, I've got my vaccination buttons.
Yeah.
So we're not.
Oh, I don't have my name tag on.
I don't either. I left it over there. But yeah, so, pretty much everybody's had their shots.
Yeah.
Makes me think of puppies. Every time we talk about, oh, we've had
Oh,
our
yeah,
shots.
we got our shots. We can go to the kennel.
We can be social with other dogs.
Yeah.
We've had our shots.
No
now.
sniffing butts.
Jeez. Oh, yeah.
Oh. So what are you wearing?
This is, oh boy, Susanna Cowell.
Okay.
It's a really fun, you get these squiggly lines because you make short rows.
Mm-hmm.
And so the short rows are done in the black part, and then the colored stripes are just plain knit rows. And so it's just fun.
Yeah.
And it's knit flat and seamed.
Oh, okay.
And it's really cool how when you lay this out, because you block it flat first, and then you seam it, and you block it so that these two ends to a measurement, and then those literally line up
Okay.
on the back side. It is so cool.
Cool.
And so, seaming it was just like, oh my gosh, it's like really slick. So I love this one. Yeah, and it didn't take long. One skein of the black, and then 2 minis. So yeah, easy project.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think maybe just less than a week. Because once you get the hang of how to do the short rows and get yourself into a routine, these were wrap and turn short rows, and I did pick up the wraps. And even though it's in garter stitch, they say you don't have to pick up wraps in garter, but that's baloney. I pick them up, and I like the way it looks, and I feel that in the end it tightened up that. You know how the wrap can get loose and the stitch can get floppy?
Okay.
And I believe that the wrap, picking up the wraps tightens that up.
Okay.
So I did, and I if I knit this again, I will pick them up. I would knit this again.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Very nice.
So yeah, Susanna Cowell.
All right. I'm wearing my Yume. I think I've worn it several times.
Yeah.
I love this thing. It's 100% cotton. It's the Fezza baby cotton, and it does stretch while I'm wearing it. I think I might go back and single crochet around the top. It hasn't stretched out yet, but by the end of the day it will. So yeah, it's still up here, but by the end of the day it'll stretch down and it'll be down here.
Yeah.
But,
well, I think
yeah.
this one just created that kit you
that
used.
nice fade.
It created a fun fade. It's
so
really fun.
It goes all the way down to the dark orange.
Yeah, and that was fun.
Yeah, and this is the same kit you use for those baby blankets.
Yeah, it's fun yarn. And it's nice cotton. It was perfect for the baby blankets.
It's very soft.
Yeah, wonderfully
And
soft.
drapey.
Yeah.
Really drapey.
I want to knit another Hume, but I don't know what yarn I want to use yet. But
Oh.
I definitely want to knit another one.
Okay.
Because I really like mine too. And
Okay.
I was thinking of maybe making a long sleeve one.
Okay. You know what? When you write it down, it's Y-U-M-E, not H-U-M-E.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, did I do that?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. So when you put it in this time, yeah, Y-U-M-E. But...
That's why it wouldn't link.
Oh, well, that would do it.
Duh. Oh, well. Life in the fast lane. What can I say?
Very nice pattern. I mean, you can change this up and adapt it any way you want. If you want a nice, basic, round neck, top-down sweater, use it. I've used this pattern a couple times and adjusted the yarn and needle sizes and, So,
I'm going to go back now. I'm going to edit that post. It's
Okay.
going to bug me.
Okay. Oh, Dawn, we want to get you in our video.
Come say
and
hi.
Say hello.
How fun. Hello.
This is Dawn from Frivolous and Frugal.
Yes.
And what a privilege to be on the Magpie Cottage podcast. Woo!
Yay. Are you having fun at retreat?
I am, and they're all in there talking about coming out and photobombing you.
Oh,
so-
they can. They
Okay,
can.
all right.
Remember the first year we did this? They all marched bunny dance or bunny hop or whatever
Or
behind
Congo
us.
line or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
yeah.
Congo line. That's it. Yeah, that was fun.
Well, good, having a good time. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah.
stopping in. So we got a limited number here this year. So
It's a smaller
Yeah.
crowd.
yeah, it's 20 people plus me. So 21 total.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we had a limit because of the COVID restrictions. And
But I
Yeah.
will say that the facility here is doing a phenomenal
Oh
job
my God.
with how
yeah.
they've managed food service completely different from what they normally would do.
Yeah.
But we certainly haven't lost any quality or anything like that. I mean,
But every once in a while, I notice little things like I just noticed when we sat down. The pillows are all gone off the couches. The quilts are gone off the beds. So, you know, everything in the bedroom is totally washable now.
that's true.
You know, it's not like, yeah, because the quilts, I think they only wash once or twice a season.
Yeah.
So, and the pillows probably too. But, I mean, you don't really, it doesn't affect your life that these
No.
things aren't there. It's
No.
just like all of a sudden you notice it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the food's always phenomenal here, and even with all the restrictions, no change, still phenomenal food.
They're taking good care of us, so
Yeah.
can't
They're
complain.
Very friendly staff here.
So
Yep. So,
I have a new cast on.
what do you got?
I have started the Bird Watcher, and it is a Casa Pinka pattern,
Okay.
and this is all I got done. I'm
Okay.
literally on the first repeat.
Okay.
This is a bottom-up T-shirt that has this section about yay big of, well, you can call it lace, but because there's no holes, I don't call it lace. I call it texture.
Okay.
Because it's got, well, you can see the increasing and the decreasing is creating waves.
Okay.
Okay, so something more like it's kind of like a feather and fan, more so than I would call lace. Because
Okay.
lace, in my mind, lace has holes,
Right, exactly.
and this has no yarn overs. So I'm calling it a texture. Nonetheless, there are 4 repeats of this feather and fan kind of squiggliness, and then it goes straight stockinette, and then you split for the armholes front and back
Okay.
separate, and
Just
it's
a drop shoulder?
a drop shoulder kind of it, and the way it's constructed, the drop shoulder ends up being kind of like a cap sleeve. So this
Okay.
is my next one. I'm on, you saw the one I did last week, the summer tea, and now this is my second one. I have a third one that I've already swatched for. It's called Duratio, and it's on our list of summer teas. And Duratio, and I swatched the Barocco Remix Light.
Oh,
And it was like, oh my God, I got gauge spot on.
okay.
I mean, row and stitch.
Good. Yeah,
You know?
that's really neat feeling yarn.
Yeah.
And I got the light and the worsted weight. I got both in the shop now. So
Well, it was
It's all
just
out.
the most bizarre thing because
Cool.
when I swatched for my bird watcher, I am not getting the gauge in the pattern. I am not getting the stitch gauge. I am not getting the row gauge. However, my swatch told me I like this drape. I like this density. I like everything about the feel of this fabric. So this is the fabric I'm going with. So then I took that fabric and my gauge from my stitch gauge from that and backed into I looked at the bust, that matte line, I multiplied it out and backed into the bust, and that's how I decided what size I'm knitting. And now, because my row gauge is off, I'm gonna have to pay attention to the amount, this distance on the armhole, because that is going to be, I'm gonna have to adjust that. But
do you, or because
Well,
some
I have-
patterns just say repeat for 9 inches.
And
then-
if I get
then
to that
you don't
repeat,
have to worry about
I haven't looked. Okay.
Okay.
I just know that because my row gauge is off, I have to make sure that I knit by measurement and not by rows. So
Right.
that I'll be doing that on this one. And then like my body length, the body I know I'm knitting longer to begin with because in the pattern it's kind of cropped. I don't do cropped.
Right,
I'm
right.
too old to do cropped. So they say it's nice, and there are some sweaters out there, like I would like to do maybe a cropped cardigan once, just for kicks and giggles.
People wear those on dresses. you know,
Exactly.
and that's cute then.
And I have a possible dress or two that I might wear that over. So that's why I thought I would try a cropped cardigan once, but I'm not gonna try a cropped t-shirt.
Right.
You know, the thought of lifting my arms and the belly
Having your
showing,
belly
not
show?
happening. Okay, I'm way too old for that, ain't
Okay.
happening.
Okay.
So, yeah, so right now I'm in a monogamous phase, which is only one project. So I only got one thing that I'm actually dedicated to right now.
Okay. Well, yeah, today I'm just gonna work on the English paper piecing and this crochet. So I have 2 that I'll be working on today. But yeah, we're here till tomorrow at 3 o'clock, well, 2:30. We should be all done and out of here.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
sad.
Yeah, but I mean, it'll be fun until then.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, we're having a blast. Next year, join us, January 20th through 23rd.
oh good, I'll be home for Ron's birthday.
Okay.
I missed the very first Magpie retreat because I had to do a 60th birthday party for the old guy, for crying out
right.
loud.
Well, that was a special
depressing.
one.
Oh, forget it. I should have scheduled it better. But it really, really was his birthday, so it was kind of cool.
And it was 60s. So.
And he was totally shocked. He didn't think I would do such a thing. Yeah. So,
Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, I was surprised it's our 4th one already. I was like thinking, oh, this is only the 3rd one. It's like, oh my.
well, and the thing about it is I don't remember coming to 2, but I know I have.
Uh-huh.
You know, I know I have.
Oh. Got a
Photo bomb. Okay, they get downright silly here too.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Oh, it was so silly last night. They were laughing and giggling up
Yes.
on that stage.
Well, they play a game called Last Knitter Standing.
Yes.
And it's a trivia game on knitting things. And they get downright silly with some of
And
it.
Dawn was being the host.
Yes.
She was playing Alex Trebek, she said. And reading all the questions. Oh, and she was in a good mood last night.
Yes. Rare
So,
form.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what life is like at a knitting retreat. If you've never gone to one, it is like the best of all worlds. You have time with the girls, you have good food, you have relaxation, you have plenty of knitting time, and a lot of just girl talk.
Yeah.
So-
And you can see over there, we have a little wine lined up for nighttime.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some people
Behind
start
over
earlier.
there, it is full of snacks. Nobody ever goes hungry here.
No,
Yep.
definitely not.
So, yeah.
So yeah, try a retreat sometime.
Right. We just wanted to check in with you. We're not going to stay here long. We got to get back to the fun.
Yeah, I know. I mean, my gosh, if I would go home and without my elbow hurting because I knit too darn much, that would be bad. So it doesn't hurt yet, so I gotta get going.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So,
Thanks for
alrighty.
watching.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.